Zweig Group invites all AEC industry leaders to the 2024 AEC Small Business and Entrepreneurship Forum, the premier event for small firms in the AEC sector. Experience innovative strategies and insights on May 21st, crafted by Zweig Group's industry experts. Engage in keynotes and interactive sessions focused on recruitment, retention, and business growth. Join Zweig Group for this unique networking opportunity and take your business to new heights. Secure your spot today and be part of the AEC industry's future. Visit zweiggroup.com for more information. The Zweig Group team looks forward to welcoming you.
Welcome to the Zweig Letter Podcasts, putting architectural, engineering, planning, and environmental consulting guru Mark Zweig and his team of experts straight talk in your ear. Mark has more than 30 years of experience helping AEP and environmental firms thrive, and these podcasts deliver his invaluable management, industry, client, and HR advice directly to you, free of charge. The Zweig Letter Podcasts let you develop professionally, wherever you are.
Hey everyone, and thank you for joining us for another episode of the Zweig Letter Podcast. Our goal is to bring you some of the best and brightest minds that the AEC industry has to offer. Today, I am flying solo. Yes, that's right, you've heard it. I'm without my man Sanjay today, doing a special episode in honor of Veterans Day. I wanted to just do a simple podcast in honor of Veterans Day to thank all those who serve our country, and especially to all that have made the ultimate sacrifice for our country and their family. I wanted to do a normal episode today, but I figured, you know what, let me do something a little different and just record a simple podcast. This is not going to be a long one, but I did want to kind of share with you one of the stories about my experience with Veterans Day. And also it actually has to do a little bit with engineering too, because my grandfather, Major Leon Wilburn, served in Europe during World War II for the United States. And he was tasked, he was part of the Corps of Engineers, and he was tasked with building and destroying bridges, obviously where necessary behind enemy lines. And I can remember him telling me stories about how he took on enemy fire when he blew up a couple of bridges against the Nazis in World War II, and just everything that he went through. And as a kid, I always was exciting for him to show me his bullet wounds and for him to show me what he did. And he always did it not cavalierly, but just to say that, hey, people have made sacrifices in this country for us to be where we are today. And, I'll never forget that as a 6 or 7 year old and hearing him tell those stories about his time over in Europe. Two of the four children that he had were born in Germany. And so, they spent a significant amount of time there. And it made me think about all the sacrifices that our veterans make for us, for our freedom. And certainly I don't want to politicize this podcast. This is certainly not about that. This has nothing to do with standing or kneeling for the flag or for the national anthem or anything like that. I just really wanted to acknowledge all of those that are out there in the design industry that are veterans, are in active duty, or have family members that are veterans. And just wanted to just say thank you personally from myself as well as from the rest of the Zweig Group for all of the sacrifices that you have made, whether as a family member or as an individual that's actually served this country. We certainly appreciate everything that you've done. And I certainly wouldn't be where I am today without my grandfather and all the sacrifices that he made for me, both personally and professionally. And so I'm really appreciative of just what this day means. And I certainly did not want to let it go by without us having a moment or two just to talk about it briefly. And, so I really just wanted to share that message today. I'd love to get on topic and talk about something else, but given the fact that sometimes Veterans Day gets a gloss over, I thought it would be worthwhile to just take a second to acknowledge the sacrifices that people in this country have made for us to be free. And I certainly appreciate it more than you know. So big thank you to Grandpa. I know you're looking down on me in heaven, and I appreciate what you've done. And I appreciate everybody else that's out there listening to the Zweig Letter podcast. And certainly it means the world to me to get feedback from you guys about your experiences and what you're doing to make this industry so great. And we'll get back on topic and discuss things next week. But I just wanted to share that quick message with you and just want to encourage you to continue to go out there and do amazing things, build amazing things, and be amazing people. This industry is full of some dynamic individuals that really make things go and that make this country what it is. And so certainly want to encourage you, since this is being recorded on Veterans Day, to go out there and make the best of it. This is a great nation. We still have a ways to go, but we can definitely get there. And I think it requires each one of us stepping up to the plate and giving our 100% effort. Maybe 110, maybe 120, but just giving a major effort to improve things and conditions and situations and buildings and bridges and roads and you name it in this country. There's so much to be done, and we have some amazing people to do it. So just want to say thank you. And that's pretty much about it for today. Just wanted to share this short message. We will be back next week with some pretty amazing discussions. I've got Mark Zweig coming back. We haven't heard from him in a while, and Mark is going to be talking about leadership, and there's a couple of podcast episodes that he'll be involved with, so I'm excited to have him back on the podcast, and that's pretty much about it. And without further ado, I just want to encourage you guys to also, when you get a chance, check out our new website at zweiggroup.com. On that new website, you'll notice one thing that stands out above everything else, and that is an invitation for a free digital subscription to the Zweig Letter. And I really want to encourage you to take us up on that. If you'd like to sign up your whole company for a digital subscription to the Zweig Letter, you can do that as well. Please feel free to reach out to us, and we'll be more than happy to facilitate that. We have whole firms of 200, 300, 400, 500, 600 people signing up for the Zweig Letter digital edition. So really want to encourage you to take advantage of that. No longer will I be advertising a special link for the free TZL on this podcast, because you can go right to zweiggroup.com and get a free digital subscription to the Zweig Letter. So really want to encourage you. It's anywhere from 10 to 12 amazing pages a week. It runs weekly and has run weekly for 48 weeks every year since 1992. I want to say it's probably one of the longest running newsletters for the design industry. And so really want to encourage you to get a copy of it. And if you haven't already signed up, that's my gift to you. It's free. Go to zweiggroup.com, punch your address in, and we'll take care of the rest from there. In addition, if your firm is looking to hire great talent, please join our mailing list for AEC Workforce. Just text the word hire faster to 66866, and that will get you on the list where you'll learn more about an upcoming job board for the design and construction industry. As a reminder, all Zweig Group media programs like this one are available in both podcast and video format, free for download on iTunes, Stitcher, SoundCloud, and sometimes YouTube, just to name a few places. A link to all this information, including contact information, will be in our show notes. And we'd love it if you'd go to iTunes or wherever you tune into this show and give us a rating and share this link with a friend. I'm Randy Wilburn, and you've been listening to Zweig Group Media, part of Zweig Group. Remember, we exist to make you more successful. Bye for now.
Thanks for tuning in to this Zweig Letter podcast. We hope that you can apply Mark's no-holds-barred advice to your daily professional life. For a free transcript of this or any episode of our podcast, please visit info.zweiggroup.com/podcast. If you want more wisdom and inspiration, in addition to information about finance, HR, and marketing your firm, subscribe to the print or digital version of the Zweig Letter online at zweiggroup.com/publications.